Hey there, my fellow lunatics, and welcome to Dakon's Madhouse.
Very few people know this, but the first video I ever uploaded to my channel was a grounded video. So I can't tell you how excited I was to see that Grounded 2 has finally been announced. Grounded 2 is coming to early access on July 29th of this year. That's just over a month away, and it's going to be bigger and better than the first game. To start, Grounded 2 is being set in the community park, and that map is 3 times bigger than Grounded 1 was. In fact, the starting area of Grounded 2 is the same size as the entire map from Grounded 1. The story of Grounded 2 takes place 2 years after the first game. At a dedication ceremony in the park, the 4 teenagers and Dr. Tully vanish after an explosion. Shrunk once again, you have to figure out what happened and how to get big again. Since the explosion caused a lot of chaos as the people were evacuated, the park is left in a state of disarray. During the commotion, an ice cream cart is knocked over and its contents spill out. This creates an icy tundra biome with snow caves to explore. Man. Oh, I cannot wait to see this and to see what kind of cold weather effects we're going to have to deal with. And that's not all we can expect with new biomes. Apparently, someone dumped toxic chemicals under the park, creating a radioactive biome underground filled with deadly cockroaches. And because of this, my wife will never play this game now. I love that the gameplay has also gotten an update. They've added new heavy attacks and the dash ability for both players and the enemies also. This gives, as Obsidian calls it, a rock, paper, scissors style of fighting, as you have to anticipate attacks, dashes, and blocks properly. Mutations got an overhaul with passive and active mutations, as well as new archetype system that lets players specialize in playstyles so they can focus more on stealth or defense or magic and so much more. Of course, since this is a sequel, we can expect new weapons, armor, and items of various kinds. There are a ton of new bugs like scorpions, caterpillars, butterflies, and more. But I think that the biggest news to come from this game is that they've added the one thing that players have been asking for since the start of Grounded 1. Mounts. Or as they call them, buggies. It looks like early access is going to start with at least 2 mounts, the red soldier ant and the orb weaver spider. More mounts are expected to be released as early access progresses. The red soldier ant is a kind of mount to help you with building and carrying things, while the orb weaver spider is more combat oriented with a lot of fast attacks and dashes. And I appreciate that the devs are going with an early access period again, as the community was able to shape Grounded 1 pretty heavily as it developed with feedback, and Obsidian seems to be taking the same approach this time as well, with larger updates spaced out a bit more apart so that there's time to take in feedback from the community. I'm excited to see what's coming in Grounded 2. And what are you most excited for? Let me know in the comments and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on the latest Grounded 2 coverage. Thank you for all of your support. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay crazy, everybody.